Hi all and welcome to the Fantasy Tips for Game Week 18 and Game Week 19. My name is Arsh and I am from Sports Mob. So it's a very interesting time in Premier League which we have, and we have never seen so many rescheduling and so many matches being turned up and down because of this pandemic. But we have to live with that. And the latest is that Aston Villa and Tottenham's game has been cancelled and it is replaced by Tottenham versus Fulham. So I mean, you need to make those last minute changes here and there, and with such less choices of just having one bench boost, one free hit, and just two wild cards which you get over the season. So you need to use those things wisely, but at the same time, you cannot just leave your team in lurch, considering the kind of rotation which is happening, the kind of people which are just coming and going. So it is kind of a tricky situation for all of us, but I'm here to just suggest you that if you're playing a free hit or a wild card, what has to be your strategy, what kind of players you can look into. You need to understand the fixtures which are there, which teams are having double games in game week 19, which team is also playing in game week 18. So let's look at the fixture list for all the teams. So understand that four teams, when we talk about four teams, which is Burnley, Fulham, Man City and Manchester United. Now those are the teams which are playing 3 games in the next 2 game weeks. When I say 3 games, Burnley is playing Manchester United home, Fulham is playing Tottenham away, Man City is playing Brighton home, and Man United are going to Burnley. So when we talk about these 4 teams, I think your majorly players for game week 18 should be from the 4 teams which I have just spoken about, because it would be easier for you to save your transfer the next time as well, so that even if you can save one or two of your lifelines, that would be suggested. So when I say the players from United, City, Burnley and Fulham, let's look at the team which we have developed. And we have played a wild card. Unfortunately, we don't have a free hit because we played in the game week 13. But free hit, even if you want to play free hit, you need to understand that in game week 29 you may need to again make those changes, because there might be a lot of rescheduling which can happen, and you just never know how this pandemic still shapes up, and it can actually ruin your plans, whatever you're doing. So the team which we have made is this in front of you. So the players which we have tried to what we have tried to do is that we have tried to not tinker with the core of the team, and also we have tried to bring those players which have a double game week also in the 19, and they have another game in the 18. So 3 games the teams have. We have tried to get their best players. So you can see our team. If I talk about those players, so we have Nick Pope. Nick Pope has again been exemplary as a goalkeeper. So we have got him. We have got John Stones. He has started most of the games. We have got Gundogan. Now Gundogan is a very interesting choice because he's just valued at 5.4. But the way he's playing, the matches he's starting, and the attacks he's trying to get in, the goals he is getting now in the team. So I think he is a very good choice right now. And then we have tried to get Rashford in. Rashford again is in a very good form. United is suddenly looking like a title contender, and Rashford would be definitely one of the players to look out for when we talk about the forward of Manchester United. Then we have also tried to get Bobby Reed of Fulham, because again they have 3 games, and hence we are trying to do that. So that's a kind of a team which we have done. So if I talk about the players which we have got, the picks we've got, see, Rob Holding is one player we have also got in the transfers. He doesn't have a double game week, but he's a kind of a dependable defender also. See, firstly, he just at 4.5, I think Rob Holding is a steal, because Arsenal now are looking like a strong team, and I think it's important for us now to invest a bit in Arsenal. I'm still not so sure about their forward lines, but I think their defense looks pretty sorted. So Rob Holding is 25 points in last 6 games. Very good return for a player at 4.5. Then Nick Pope, again, we have already spoken about 75 points in FPL, one of the top keepers in the Premier League. That's a no-brainer. We've also got John Stones. Now John Stones, interestingly, has started last 6 of the 7 games, and there have been 5 clean sheets in the games he has started, and he's given 36 points, including some of the bonus points also. So I think he's another very interesting pick which we would also suggest you to have. So John Stones is one which you definitely need to have. Next set of players we talk about is Gundogan. I've said that at 5.4 a steal. In the last 4 games, he has started to score 3 goals. He has taken a lot of shots. and he has also got a good number of bonus points as well. So that really adds in FPL also if you have such sort of a player. So good player to have. And Rashford again, 7 goals, 4 assists. I believe the number would go high because now United are looking like a potent team going forward also. And with midfield firing, I think Rashford can reap a lot of rewards of it. And then we have Bobby Reed of Fulham again. A pick at 5.3, I would say, is a kind of a differential pick because it is not something that we have done it just because we wanted Bobby Reed, in place of other players. But at a 5.4, if you really need to balance it out for your transfers, you need to have that money left as well. So with 3 games, I think Bobby Reed is a good choice. Let's talk about the captaincy picks for this game week. Now, you don't need to look beyond Bruno Fernandes and Harry Kane. I think they are both one of the best players of this tournament so far, of the Premier League. Bruno Fernandes came against Burnley away, 11 goals, 8 assists, and Harry Kane against Fulham home. Now, one thing which is common in both the games is that the Fulham is also now looking very strong defensive in the last couple of games. There are a couple of clean sheets which they've got in the last 3 games. They look like a unit which can keep teams at bay. But again, we know how Tottenham is playing, and we fully expect Tottenham to exploit Fulham's defense. And when we talk about Bruno Fernandes again against Burnley, see, Burnley is another team which is very resolute at the back. So Bruno Fernandes, with all his guile and class, I think he's the one who can actually make a lot of difference when we talk about the attacks and opening up the attacks, taking penalties, free kicks, providing assists, and scoring direct goals. I think you get all the complete package with Bruno Fernandes. So that's the kind of a team which we have tried to make it for you, and we believe that this is going to be a very strong team. And one eye has to be on the cups which are happening. You need to see what are your head-to-head games which are going on and what kind of team your opponent can choose. So make those decisions wisely. But I think remember that these 4 teams, Burnley, City, United, and Fulham, they have 3 games in the next 2 game weeks. So make your team wisely. Just do not pick people for the sake of it. Try to pick their best people without tinkering. Some of the solid picks which you already had, like Kane and Son. And also in the next game week, you can also have players from Leeds United, Leicester City, and Liverpool, because they have double game week. They have game weeks which we believe that they would score a lot of goals also. So try to have Bamford for Leicester City and Liverpool. Try to get Salah when you get that budget also, when you have that money. And obviously you can have Jamie Vardy if it fits your bill as well. So all the best for this game week. I hope you do really well, and I believe that you can make your team wisely after listening to us. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and we would be back with more FPL interesting analysis in the next game week also. Till then, best wishes and have a great day.